and welcome to our 45-minute session of PureStretch. As you know, PureStretch is a mixture of yoga and Pilates, and we're going to stretch, strengthen, and also relax. Okay. All you'll need for this session is a mat. If you did have a ball and a band, it would be even better. So if you want to dash off and get those things, that would be fantastic, because we're going to use them in the session. If you don't have that equipment, it's not a problem. You can just do the exercises without. Okay. As with all exercise sessions, I want you to work at a level that's suitable and comfortable for you today. You're joining in at your own risk, and don't do anything that's painful. Does that sound like a good plan? Okay, so I'm just going to check who's there, and we are going to make a start. Hello Alison, and hello Sarah, good to see you. Right, so we are going to start with a seated warm-up. So you can have your legs out the front. Okay, you can have them cross-legged. You can choose. If you find sitting cross-legged is tricky, you can sit on a cushion or a block to lift you up. Okay, so just to start with, let us just forget about everything else that's been happening this busy old Wednesday, and we're just going to think about our breathing. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just one more time. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Well done. This is your 45 minutes to enjoy a lovely exercise session. Now we're going to go straight down onto our elbows. Okay, so we've got elbows under shoulders, and we've just got a lovely awareness of our core muscles. That little belt round your middle just tightened up to a 3 out of 10. So with this left knee, we're just going to bring it in and straighten the leg forward, and again in and forward. And as you know, we just do 4 of everything. That's it. Then we can keep tabs on what we've done. Bring the knee in and then straighten it, and let's just straighten it 2 more times. Excellent. And let's change legs. Bring the right knee in, lengthen it forwards, bring it in, hover. That's good. 1 more to go. Then bring the knee in, lengthen that leg up, and we're just going to bend at the knee. Warming up those important joints before we get stretching. And we do that 4 times. Excellent, we take that one down. Going back to our left leg, bring the left knee in, and I want you to really circle the knee. So you might want to slip this leg out the way, and you're circling the knee round so the knee points to all 4 walls of your room. And we do that 4 times in one direction. That's it. And then back the other way. So over, across, and round. That's it. Good. Really warming up that hip, because we're going to do some lovely stretching later. Excellent. And then when we've done that, we're going to swap legs. Get that one out the way. Bring the right knee in. Circle it round. Circle it round. 4 times in one direction. Then we're going to pause and go back the other way, and really pointing that knee into all 4 walls. The ball's in the way. And then we're going to pause. Okay, both legs nice and long. Just point and flex those feet, and then circle. Excellent. Okay, good. So we're going to come up, sit back in that cross-leg position again. So our hips are nice and warm. Pop the hands on the shoulders and just take the elbows front to back. That's lovely. 1 more. And then pause in the middle and just lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more. Excellent. Well done. Okay, so we're going to put the hand at the side, and we're just going to reach over for 4. So we're going to go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's change sides. Hand down, reach up and reach over. 1 and 2 and 3. Nice little bit of lateral flexion there. 1 more. Well done. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to take the arms here to Cossack position. Just at the height of your chest, not your shoulders. And we're just going to rotate round to the center and rotate round again. And again, we're going to turn to the center and turn. 2 more sets. Round and center. 1 more. Fantastic. Well done. And relax those shoulders. Okay, so we'll do our lovely sweep because we do like a sweep. So that's when we're going to take a breath in, then we'll plant the hand here, and with this hand we sweep forwards and round, drawing that big semicircle. So let's do 6 of those. Breath in. As we breathe out, hand down and sweep forwards and round. And as you do so, keep your bottom on the mat. Forwards and round. I have got 4 more to do. Round we go. This is stretching the hips, moving the lower back. Excellent. Sweeping round. 1 more. Excellent. Now we're going to change those legs. That's it. And then this time pop the hand here and we'll sweep that way round. Here we go. Breath in. As we breathe out, hand down and sweep around we go. Good. Breathe in at the top and out as we come round. Good. 4 more. 6 seems just the right number of these. Excellent. And 1 more. And you should have done 6. Okay, relax those shoulders. Take the legs to the front. Feet are hip distance apart and just take the knees side to the center and side. That's it. Again, keep those feet apart. Just take the knees side to side. Quite easy to see what my legs are doing with these neon stripes, don't you think? I saw them online and thought, oh, they're nice and bright. 1 more set. Excellent. Okay, come up. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take the knees to one side. You remember where you lean back on your bottom, roll round and then come back up again, yeah? So if you want to do that, then that's fine. So come back on your bum, come around and come up. Leaning back onto one side, over to the other and come up. Keep the legs parallel, okay? Let's do that 3 more times. We're going to go 3 and 2. Come up. And 1 more. Excellent. And then back up. Right, so that should warm us up. Now what we're going to do, we are going to come onto all fours. Okay, so when we're on all fours, we've got wrists under what's that? Oh, is it a dog? Go and lie down, please. We don't need you today. On all fours. No, you've had your walk and your tea. Now go and lie down. Good boy. Go on. They don't want to see your bottom, and neither do I. Right, so we're on all fours. Wrists under shoulders. Spread those fingers to spread the weight. Knees are under our hips. Lovely long back with natural curves. Turn the toes under. We're going to do a little bear to start with. Right, really connect with those core muscles. Breathe in. As you breathe out, hover the knees. Right, so we're going to count down from 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Come up and circle. Well done. Now what we're going to do, we're going to do all fours up to a pike position when we're in a V shape. So I'll show you what we're going to do. Turn the toes under, that's it. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, just push your bottom up and lower the heels towards the floor. You've got your feet a hip distance apart, and then you can come back down again, okay? So turn those toes under, breathe in. As you breathe out, push the bottom up. It's that lovely upside down V position. Now you can lift and lower the heels. Feel a lovely stretch on the back legs. A little bit of a pedaling with these feet. Marching and marching. Depending on the flexibility of your ankles, you might not be able to put them down. It doesn't matter if you can't. You could just stay up on your toes if you needed to. That's it, little marching. Brilliant. Up on the toes, lower the heels towards the mat, then come down. So if you're not used to being in that upside down position, just do it for a little length of time, okay? And make sure your wrists and your shoulders are okay. Okay, so just going to do that one more time. This time, if you want to, I'm just checking for space, we could add a little leg lift in. So turn those toes under, really connect with the core muscles, breathe in. As you breathe out, push up, okay? Feel that lovely stretch. Breathe nice and steadily. So you can just take one leg up. Pause. Lower that leg down. Take the other one up. Put it down. Take knees down. And circle those hands. Well done. So we're going to go down to the mat now, just to do a little bit of movement in our lower back. Adding in a leg stretch, then we'll come back up onto all fours. So we're going to come down to our mat. So just to get our back used to moving in extension, fingertips together, elbows wide. Relax those shoulders, legs nice and long. Really connect with those core muscles. And we're just going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're just going to lift the head, neck and shoulders up and lower it down. And again, we're going to lift. And we're going to lower. Let's just do two more. So we're warming up our back into that extended position. And we will all have different levels of flexibility in our back. Now this next time, come up, and if you can, creep your elbows in under the shoulders and your thumbs are up. You're now looking to the end of your mat. So all we're going to do is bring one heel in towards the bottom and then straighten the leg. Other side, bring the heel in and straighten. In and straighten, and again, in and straighten. One more set. In and straighten. Brilliant. Now, hands by the shoulders, come up. You can come up onto all fours or pop the toes together, knees apart, and just gently reach forward. So you're feeling a lovely stretch in your back and your shoulders. If you can, keep your elbows off the mat. Breathe in. As you breathe out, just lower yourselves down a little closer to your mat. Really stretching your hips. Breathe in again as you rise. Breathe out and melt down. One more time. Brilliant. And then we gently come up. Okay, so we're now going to do a thread the needle. So I'm going to do it with my active right hand going through here. So we start on all fours, looking down to the mat. Keep your head and neck in line. We're going to sit back slightly on the heels. This right hand threads through the eye of the needle, and I want this right shoulder to go as low as you possibly can. Then come up, turn, take the elbow up and look how much cotton's on the bobbin. And then as you come down, bend this supporting arm, thread that arm through, palm is up, lowering that elbow down, the shoulder down as far as you can, and rotating. Okay, we've got two more to do. Thread it through. And rotate. And one more. Thread it through. Really lower that shoulder down, low as you can. And rotate. Okay, let's change sides. At any point, come up and circle your hands. Okay, so back on all fours again. This time, we're going to sit back on the heel slightly. We're going to thread the left hand through, lower this left shoulder as low as you can. Then come up as you straighten the supporting arm, bend the elbow and rotate. We have three more to do. Thread it through, lower that shoulder down. And come up. Thread it through, lower that shoulder down. Brilliant. So you'll do 4 on this second side. Excellent. Okay, come up and circle. Now we're just going to do 2 more on each side, and I'll show you how you can make the stretch bigger. So back on the side, threading the right hand through, we're going to come round, thread it through, lower that shoulder down, then if you want to, put this hand over on your opposite side of your bottom. Then lower that hand, come up, take the elbow up and then lengthen that arm if you want to. So 1 more, thread through, lower that right shoulder down, take the hand away, put it on the opposite bottom. Hand down, push up, take the elbow back, extend that arm up, and then rest. Okay, so now the other side. Thread the left hand through. Put it up here. Whoop. Okay, then come up and extend. Brilliant. 1 more time. Thread through, lower that shoulder down. Hand. Well done. Pop the hand down. Lead with the elbow if you're able to extend that arm up for a big old shoulder stretch. Well done. Then come back and just readjust your shoulders. Okay, excellent. Right, we're going to find the ball now. So we're going to use the ball under our bottom. The ball needs to be under your bottom and start by being the bottom third of your mat. Okay, you could use a cushion if you haven't got a ball, but the great thing about a ball, they're very cheap but very useful, is that you can balance on them and it makes you work harder. So start the bottom bottom third of your mat. Ball, just going to put it under your bottom, and as you can see where it is, it's just under my bum, and it should be really nice and comfortable. If there's any element or degree of back pain, don't use it. Alright, take it out and don't use it. Okay, so we've got the ball under our bottom. Okay, so let's do a little bit of balance first. We're going to take the right leg up. Okay, so we've got a nice straight line, and we've got the arms down by our sides, and the left foot is on the floor. Okay, so we're going to bend at the arms. Okay, so we're going to reach up to that raised knee. Okay, so when you're comfortable, you can take the arms over your head. You can travel the hands back to that knee. We're just going to do 1 more. Fantastic. Okay, take the hands back down to the floor. Take the other leg up and take the other leg down. So we're only going to do this twice. Okay, bend the arms at the elbow. Get your balance, reach up to that knee. Take the arms over the head. And return. 1 more. Don't quite touch the floor. Return. Take the arms down and pop the foot down. Okay, so obviously that's nice and easy because we've got 1 foot on the floor, and you can continue at that level if that's the right one for you. I know some of my PureStretch ladies love this balance, and they actually get both legs up. So we're going to get both legs up. Okay, now this is a big ask, and it all depends on how full your ball is. If it's nice and flat, this is really easy to do. If you're sitting on a big ball, it's much harder. So you've got both legs up. This is your level 2. Bend the arms at the elbow. Get your balance. And then reach up if you dare. Alright. Some of you do this so easily. I am so impressed. You might take 1 arm over. And return. And the second. Whoa, how are you doing? So we've done single arms. You may be happy to do both. You may not be happy. You choose. You can always keep 1 foot flat on the floor. Really connect with those core muscles as you are balancing. Nice work. 1 more. We're all getting better because I couldn't used to do this. Look, practice makes perfect. Take the arms back down. Stay with the legs up, okay? We're going to do some nice thigh work. So take the legs as comfortably wide as you can. Cross them in the middle. Take them wide. And cross them with the other leg in the middle. Let's do 3 more sets. Wide and cross. Wide and cross. 2 more. Wide and cross. Again. Wide and cross. If you want to work harder, more of a challenge to your balance, bend the arms at the elbow. Wide and cross. Wide and cross. Again. Brilliant. 1 more. Excellent. Take the feet down to the floor. Okay. And if you need to, take the ball out if you're getting backache, because it should just be really nice. Okay. Okay, so let us do a little bit of work, stretching our hip flexors and working our quads. We're going to do a shoulder bridge. So if you're working without a ball, you just do a shoulder bridge normally, and I'll show you what that's like. And of course, if we've got the ball, we just don't have to lift up quite so high. But we're really going to work hard. So we've got the shoulders relaxed, absolutely no pillows, okay? Feet are hip distance apart, really connect with the core muscles. Tilt the pelvis, push the hips up. Those of us on the ball, we're just releasing the pressure on the ball, imagining 2 beams of light from our hips are going straight up to the ceiling, and then lower back down, either onto the ball or down to the mat. Okay, again, tilt the pelvis, push the hips up, really push up. That's it, well done. Now we're going to stay here and pulse the hips up to the ceiling for 8. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently lower back down. Okay, how was that? Okay, so we're now going to do that again. So really connect with the core muscles, push your hips up towards the ceiling, and pulse for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. So now to remove the ball, push your hips up towards the ceiling, push the ball out, and slowly come up to sitting. Right, so we're now going to come up. Have dog will be a door opener, of course, all night long. We're going to go and do some hip stretching now. So we're going to go on to all fours, okay. Right, so we are going to do our favourite one with the leg out the side, okay. Now, get your setup right. This leg is straight, the foot is flat on the floor, okay. And we want the back to be nice and flat and long, okay. Now, you may want to creep the foot very slightly further forward of the knee and do what's comfortable, okay. So all we're going to do is just gently inch back and inch forward. Now, I don't know about you, but I am spectacularly unflexible on this side. So it may well be that you're literally going back 2 inches and then coming forward 2 inches, and that's absolutely fine. Listen to how it's feeling in the back of your knee. Okay. We're just gently inching back. We do this about 8 times. Now I know some of you will be sitting back on your bum by now, alright? And there'll be others of us like me who's stiff as a board, alright? So do what's comfy. Inching back. And you're going to find, the more you do, the lower you may go. So those of you who are really flexible may get all the way, okay? You may then want to walk your hands round to that leg, looking down all the time. Then walking your hands back and coming up. I'm going to call that number 7. This is number 8 for me. Coming back. Fanning the hands round to that straight leg, looking down all the time. Gently coming back. Rising up and popping that leg back in. Woo, okay. Second side. Okay, so second side, you're now going to get that leg out to the side. Foot is flat on the floor. Okay, back is as long and as comfortable as it is, not with its natural curve. And this time, very gently, sit back and come forward. That's it. Just inching back. And we want to do about 8 again on each side. So this is number 4 for me. Coming back. You are a menace. Could you go and sit on your sofa? I know you wake up every evening, but it's really not convenient. Hello. This isn't playtime, lovely. Go back to your sofa. This is not playtime. Okay, it's seriously not playtime. So could you stop being energetic and playful? Because I'm trying to teach a class. It's all the same to you, okay? All my lot, Sarah and Alison, are working really hard, and here I am trying to get a greyhound off my mat. Right, thank you, but no thank you. Right. I can't play right now, excuse me. Get away. Go on, shoo. Right, go and lie down or get in the kitchen. Those are your options. Oh, don't do a zoom in the lounge now, mister. Right, this is our last one. We're going to come down and we're going to walk the hands across. Oh, it's stiff, isn't it? And then we're going to come back and we're going to come up and bring that little leg in and sit up and roll those shoulders. Now he's like a shark. Last time I'm telling you, it's outside on the sofa. Get away. He only ever wakes up in the evenings. It's most unfortunate when you're trying to teach a class. Right, bring the legs round. We're going to do some nice tummy work. Right, okay, here we go. So, we're going to start with some rollbacks. Then we're going to take our legs up to the ceiling and reach up. Okay, so here we go. That's right, you go to sleep. So with our rollbacks, nice long lines, straight line, ankles, knees and hips. Tummy's in nice and tight. We're going to tuck the tailbone under as we roll back, chin down towards the chest. If you've got a ball, you could put it in your back to support you. If you just wanted to do a nice little half roll back, absolutely fine. Want to work a bit harder, put the ball between your knees, all right? And squeeze the ball as you do that. Okay, so really connect with those core muscles. Breathe in. As you breathe out, chin down towards the chest, just a hard little half roll back, pause. And gently roll back up. And again, breath in, breathe out as you come down. Excellent. So we're only doing half rollbacks to start with, and half rollbacks are fine for everyone. A little bit later on, if you wanted to do more than a half rollback, that would be fine as long as your back was healthy and you had no issues with osteoporosis or osteoarthritis in your spine. Okay, last one. And then we're going to reach forwards. Brilliant. Okay. Now I'm going to go into that little V-sit. So bring the knees up, hands behind the knees. And we're sitting up really nice and tall. We are tucking the tailbone under slightly, but we're sitting up tall. Okay. We've got the knees slightly apart, really connecting with those core muscles. And you may be able to bring the legs up to tabletop. You get your balance. You could let go. Should we pump those arms? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees and rest. Well done. How was that? Was it good? Excellent. Hands behind those knees. Let's sit tall again. Tuck the tailbone under, get your balance. Okay. Bring the legs up. Hands to table here if you like. Dip the toes and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest and reach. Well done. So we're just going to do 6 more little rollbacks, and I'm going to leave you to decide what level you want to do. Remember, any of those back issues, you can only do a half rollback. But if you want to do your full rollback, I'll just demonstrate. Make sure you've got plenty of mat behind you, okay? Now, and you really need to connect with those core muscles and use your core to get up, not your arms with inertia. Let me show you. So chin down, chin on the chest, rolling down. Take the arms over the head, bring the arms back to the chest, chin on the chest, and you're gently rolling up and reaching forwards, okay? So let's do that again. Chin on the chest, gently rolling down. Take the arms over, bring them to chest height, chin on the chest, breathe in. As you breathe out, you come up and reach. All right, let's do 2 more. So you're going to do a few more at your level. Tuck the tailbone under, chin down towards the chest, roll down, touch behind, bring the arms to the chest, chin on the chest, rolling up and rolling forwards. And 1 more. Rolling down and over. So you've got your arms here, but it's your core that's getting you up. It's not throwing your arms. Well done. Okay, and reaching forwards. That's brilliant. Okay, so we're now going to put the ball between our knees. Sorry, mate. Okay, nice and easy to begin with. Take the arms wide. Ball is between your knees or a cushion between your knees, okay? Really connect with those core muscles and just take the knees side to side. Shoulders glued to the floor. Brilliant. So as you go over to the side, the soles of the feet kind of like lift. You go onto the sides of the feet, yeah? And here, lift that foot over as you go over. Brilliant, okay. So to work a little bit harder, let's take those legs up to tabletop. It's quite a lot harder. If you've got any concerns, then keep the feet on the floor. Connect with the core and just gently take the knees side to the center and side. Shoulders glued to the floor again, side, center and side. Okay. What we're going to do now, we're going to take them over to the side. We're going to lengthen one leg. We're going to bend it and bring it back to the center. Take it across, lengthen the outer leg, back to the bend and center. Okay, this time take it across, lengthen the inner leg, bend it and center, across, lengthen the inner leg, bend, across and down. Well done. Okay. Just check the shoulders are comfortable. Wiggle the hips from side to side. Feet are on the floor. And we're going to have our hands on our thighs. Okay. We're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, we're just going to roll up. And come down. Again, rolling up. Taking the hands up towards the knees. And roll down. Let's do 2 more. Rolling up. And down. 1 more. Rolling up. And down. Excellent. Put the head in the hand. Link the fingers, put the head here in the hands and really let the weight of the head be in the hands, okay? Breathe in. As we breathe out, we're going to take the right elbow and shoulder over to the left knee. So breathe in and then breathe out, take it across and down. Swap sides. Across and down. Now don't lead with the elbow, take the shoulder across and keep the elbow back, yeah? So we're going to go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and rest. Well done. Bring the arms down. Now, with our leg extensions, if you're brand new, okay, you can take the ball out, have one leg bent, both arms down by your side, and extend. One arm on the opposite leg. Hover and return. Really keeping these hips nice and still. Extend and return. Okay. If you're level 2, we're going to have head, neck and shoulders lifted. Okay. And we are going to use the ball. Really connect with the core. Bring these knees in. And what we're going to do is we lengthen one leg, we thread it. We thread it, yeah? So down the middle and out the side. And we're going to do 8 to start with, yeah? Okay, so here we go. Really strong core. Bring those knees in and breathing in and breathing out. Steady. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. 8 more. And 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pause and rest. Woo, how was that? Very good. Are you shouting, oh Emma, can we do 8 more? Yes, I heard you. Come on, 8 more. Right, head, neck and shoulders up. Connect with the core. Bring the knees in. Now this time lengthen the other leg first. Here we go. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Rest. Down we go. Well done. Little stretch and relax. We haven't finished yet, but I have one anyway. Stretch and relax. Brilliant. Okay. So we've done little roll-ups here. If you want to work a little bit harder, let's take the legs up. Okay, now we can put the ball between our knees or between our ankles. That's it. Okay, so we put the hands here, breathe in. As we breathe out, we're gonna reach up and lower down. Breathe in and breathe out as you reach. Let's do 4 more. We're gonna reach and lower. We're gonna reach and lower. Last 2, reach and lower. 1 more, reach and lower and relax. Fantastic. Okay, let's bend up both legs. We are going to, oh, your back. We're going to lengthen the right leg up. That's it. Okay, come on, out the way. Straighten that leg. Nice straight line, okay? So we're going to point the foot and we're going to lower it down all the way. Flex the foot and kick it back up. Point and lower. Flex and kick. 2 more. Point and lower. Flex and kick again. Point and lower. Flex and kick. Well done. This right foot goes down onto the left knee. Make sure the hips are nice and central. Yep, they're not leaning one side or the other. Pop your hands behind this left leg. The left leg can be straight or bent, you choose, okay? Breathe in as you breathe out. Hug in tighter. Now if you can't really reach, using a band will help you around back here, okay? So you can do it here, which is really nice if you can't reach. Whoa. You just want a lovely stretch of your bottom on the right side. Really linger over that stretch. Well done. And when we've done 4 of those, we'll lower the legs down. And we're now going to lengthen the left leg up. Okay, settle the shoulders, connect with this core. We're going to lower down, get to almost the bottom, flex the foot and kick it up. Point and lower, flex and kick. 2 more. Point and lower, flex and kick. 1 more. Point and lower, flex and kick. Lower the left foot down onto the right knee. Keep these hips nice and central. Left hand goes down the middle, reaches behind that right knee. Again, reset those hips, make sure they're even. Right leg can be bent or straight. Breathe in as you breathe out. Hug that knee in tighter for a lovely left-sided glute stretch. Relax the legs away as you breathe in and breathe out. Hugging in tighter for that stretch. Again, breathe in and breathe out. And 1 more. Fantastic. And then gently lower the legs down. Now, do you reckon you've worked hard enough to have earned a Teletubby stretch? I bet you have. Now, if you don't have a band, okay, then you will need to go back to this legs either at tabletop or feet on the floor, and just enjoy taking your knees gently side to side in a lovely controlled way that is comfortable for your back. If you're lucky enough to have a band, yeah, pop one foot in and the second one. Legs are nice and straight up, feet are flexed. Hold the very end of the band. Take the legs as comfortably wide as you can manage. Really connect with the core, and you're just very gently taking the legs side to side like a, let's say a daffodil in the spring breeze. Really nice and controlled. This is a lovely inner thigh stretch. Side to side. Really good balance. These cotton yoga bands come in different lengths. So if you're tall, you need a longer one. I have all lengths. If you need one posting, let me know. Brilliant. One more set each side. Excellent. Back to the center. Gently pull on the band, drawing the feet together. And we're going to take the feet down one at a time. Okay? Put the band at the side and roll onto your side. Little quad stretch, so you're lying on your side. Bend the top leg, bring the heel towards the bottom. You can always use the band to hoopla your foot if you can't reach. And bring that heel in towards your bottom. Push the hips forward for a bigger stretch. And if you want a bigger stretch, still lift up that bottom foot. So you're feeling the stretch here in the front of that top bent leg. Gently lower that leg down, give it a little wiggle. So you're going to come up slowly, turn yourselves round and do your second leg. That's it, get your setup right first, hips stacked, lovely long line. Bring that top heel towards the bottom, push the hips forward for a bigger stretch, or lift up that bottom foot for a bigger stretch still. Make sure your head and neck is comfortable. Excellent. I'm going to gently let go and wiggle that top leg. Now I'm going to turn around my mat, you don't need to. I'm going to relax for a second now. So you're going to take yourselves back down to your mat and get in such a position that you think, oh, this is really comfy. So your legs could be bent or straight, you choose. Arms long down by your sides. You could have palms up. Settle the shoulders. You can close your eyes if you're happy to. You might like to add a blanket and a pillow at this stage. And I want you to just focus on nothing but your breathing. I want you to breathe in through your nose and breathe out gently through your mouth. Again, breathe in through your nose. As you breathe out, let your body sink lower into the mat. And a couple more. To bring your focus back to the room, just gently wiggle your toes and then relax your feet. You're going to bend up one leg, slowly followed by the second. You're going to gently roll onto one side, it doesn't matter which. Use your top hand to push yourself up and just get accustomed to sitting up again. If you're comfortably half asleep on your mat with your blanket and your pillow, you stay down there. Otherwise, come up to sitting and just gently roll those shoulders. Okay, so now you're going to take one arm in front, just take it across the body, that little shoulder stretch. The arms have done some work today. shake, and take the other one in front and across the body. Well done. And then relax. Okay. Link the fingers, push the palms away to stretch the fingers. And then bring the palms to you. Push the palms away. This time reach up. Push those arms as far back as you can. Bring the arms down. Leave one hand here, reach up and reach over. Lovely side stretch. Come up to the top, hand down, reach up and reach over. Okay, excellent. Come back, hands in front, reach and reach up. Push the arms back. Excellent. Bring the arms down. This time hand here, reach up and reach over this side first. Reaching over. Come up, reach up and reach over. Fantastic. Come up to the center, big breath in as we stretch up. Breathe out as you come down and give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you thought about my new music, how you found today's class, and sorry about it turning into an episode of crafts. I will see you all again soon, and thank you for joining me. Bye. Also, it's bye from me and bye from Finnegan.